So, is there anyone that you would like to play D&D with? Like
Oh yeah, a lot of comedians basically.
like who?
Anybody from Whose Line Is It Anyways? Anybody who's
they're so good at improv.
and a lot of
yeah.
these probably actually British comedians.
Who are you talking
They're
about?
lesser named comedians. If you watch any of these random reality like quiz shows or British British TV, they usually have about 8 comedians on there, all just answering the questions and being silly and funny, and that's all improv. That's all just on the spot thinking. So I think any comedians would be the most desirable people.
Okay.
People who are perfect at improv, and that's usually comedians.
But there's not like a specific person.
Yeah, maybe 2 people that I know that play. They already play.
And you want to play with them.
Yeah, I just think they're the 2 best players.
Have you ever played with them?
No, they're famous people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking who are the famous people you would want to play with?
So, with my brother, we've constantly went back and forth who we think is the best. And it's between these 2 people. One, we think maybe just smarter and more talented or clutch, but doesn't show himself all the time. So we kind of put him as the best player. His name's Sam Riegel. But the other person is Brennan Lee Mulligan. And even though he's
Are these the guys from Critical Role?
So one of them is from Critical Role,
Okay, I thought so.
Sam. He's, I think, everybody's favorite.
Is he the guy with the dark hair that's kind of like small?
Yes. He's extremely hilarious. He was not. He was the little goblin.
I don't know.
He has a bromance with the other guy, Liam.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm thinking of, yes.
Yeah. And then
Bromance.
and then Brendan Lee Mulligan, the good thing about him is, especially as a player, even though he's a good DM, he's always on, meaning he's always ringing at like a 6 or a 7.
What does that mean?
Like, okay, entertainment wise, let's just say people are watching this and they said like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, right?
Right.
So most people playing D&D, watching them is 3, 4 out of 10, maybe -7. Most people are really bad to watch. Most people are really bad.
Wow.
Yeah. You can never watch yourself. You can never watch most people. But so and then you have to bring entertainment value. So I would say Brennan's really truly ringing at a 6 or a 7 at all times. And a 6 and a 7 is pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Because you're going 8 and 9, this is already legendary material.
So Brandon is not the DM from Critical Role.
No, so he has a separate show called Dimension 20.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Now I know who you're talking about.
He did DM for Critical Role.
Right. He
one
substituted
of
or
their
something.
it's called Alexandria the Calamity, something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
That's
now.
probably one of the best ones out there. And then he's been a player in this. They have a newer thing, but anyways, I'd love to play with those
He's
guys.
very theatrical.
I think he's a theater person, but he has good
Yeah.
energy. Sam has great energy. They're very highly intelligent, and I think they're just improv geniuses. So I would love
Okay.
to be, if I could, yes, definitely those 2 guys.
That's who you would play with.
Yeah.
And what did your brother say?
Yeah, he agrees. He just loves Sam. He thinks Sam's
So he
probably the
thinks
funniest.
Sam is number 1, and you think the other guy's number
Look,
1.
I think if you had to say do your masterpiece now, Sam would win. Sam would win instantly. So just as a masterpiece thing, I think Sam he's funnier, he's smarter, he's wittier. Not necessarily just than Brennan, he's than everybody, but Brennan's then second place. But I would say this: if I had to watch anybody for 3 hours, you always watch Brennan, because Sam will come in clutch 1 or 2 times. Brennan will be ringing consistently at a 7. So entertainment-wise, per minute value, you're going to get more from Brennan. Yeah,
Brennan, not
Brennan.
Brandon.
Yeah, Brennan.
Okay.